Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Soulcodes Dimension. If this reading has found you tonight, perhaps there is a reason. Maybe someone has been occupying your thoughts. Or perhaps you have been wondering if you are still on someone else's mind. Tonight, we are looking into one question. What are they thinking about you tonight? Remember, these are general readings. Take what resonates and gently leave the rest. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, think of the person you're asking about, and when you're ready, choose the pile you're most drawn towards. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 is your pyrite, pile 2 is green aventurine, and pile 3 is rose quartz. So now let's start with the reading for pile 1. Okay, so I'm going to start with pile 1, people who chose pyrite crystal. Um, this reading is for you. So let me keep these oracle cards also aside. I'll first spread the cards and then pull out 3 cards. So let me pull out the first card. Alright, this is 10 of Wands. Okay, 6 of Wands. And Queen of Cups. Alright, so we have all the 3 cards in front of us. So the cards are 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands and Queen of Cups. Alright, so the first thing I hear is they are exhausted, but they haven't stopped thinking about you. This person has been, carrying a heavy emotional load. So the 10 of Wands tells me life feels overwhelming for them. Responsibilities, work, family, personal struggles. The mind is crowded. Yet somehow you still find your way into their thoughts. What's interesting is the 6 of Wands. This card suggests that they're thinking about how you saw something in them that others didn't. You made them feel appreciated, respected, valued. I even feel some of them are wondering, would they still be proud of me? So would they still admire me? So there's almost a desire to prove themselves before coming back. Then the Queen of Cups that I showed you, this is beautiful. They see you as someone emotionally mature, kind, understanding, someone who gave love without forcing it. Tonight they are remembering your compassion more than anything else. So they are comparing other people to you, and nobody seems to match your emotional depth. Now let's look at the oracle. So I'm going to pull up the oracle cards now. Just allow me a minute. Now let me spread the oracle cards and read the cards for you. I'll be pulling up 2 oracle cards for this particular reading. So the first one is inner balance, and now let me just set this up properly. Okay, let me pull up the second one. The second one is the bridge of dreams. So these are the 2 cards that I have, inner balance and bridge of dreams. Now let's read them properly. So the first one is the bridge of dreams. Some of you may literally appear in their dreams. Others may simply find that this person keeps replaying old conversations or imagining different outcomes. It is like they are mentally crossing a bridge back towards you. But the second oracle says inner balance. This tells me they know they cannot approach you while emotionally scattered. They are trying to regain stability first. So thoughts are, running through their mind. I miss the peace they brought into my life. I wish I had handled things differently. I hope they still, think well of me. So what is the outcome that I'm getting? The outcome energy is that I don't feel they have forgotten you. They are simply trying to put their own life together before making any emotional move. So that is the message for pile 1, people who chose Pyrite. I hope this resonated with all of you. And take whatever resonates and you can leave the rest. Thank you so much for watching. I'll move on to pile 2 now. Alright, now let's move on to pile 2, people who chose the green aventurine. This reading is for you. Let me keep these cards aside. Now I'll spread the cards first and then pull 3 cards for this reading and 2 cards of oracle. So first I'll pull the tarot cards. First one is Page of Cups. 2 cards here. So the first, which is alright, so second card will take as 10 of Pentacles, and third card is the Queen of Swords. So this is going to be interesting for us. Now let's look at this Page of Cups. This is actually an interesting. This person has been, thinking about you from a place of honesty and reflection. So first thing I'm hearing is I need to be truthful about how I feel. So the Queen of Swords here, tells me they are looking at this connection with maturity. They are trying to understand what happened logically instead of, letting emotions completely take over. They may appear distant on the outside, but internally they are analyzing every conversation, every decision, and every moment you share. So tonight they are asking themselves, did I make the right choice? Should I have expressed myself differently? Then comes this Page of Cups. This is a beautiful card because it shows emotions wanting to be expressed. I feel this person has, thought about reaching out or at least imagined what they would say if they had the chance. Some of them have even, rehearsed conversations with you in their mind. They may be hoping for a fresh emotional beginning, but they are approaching it cautiously. So the Ten of Pentacles makes this reading, even stronger. This isn't someone thinking about a temporary connection. They're thinking about the bigger picture. They are imagining stability, commitment, building a future together, or wondering what life could have looked like had things unfolded differently. So even if you weren't in a committed relationship, they can clearly see your long-term potential now. Now maybe let's look at the oracle cards also, what they have to say. So let's see. First one is the heart contract. This tells me your connection wasn't random. It came into both your lives for an important soul lesson. Whether your soulmates, twin flames, or simply two souls meant to transform each other, this connection has left a lasting impact on them. So the second oracle card, Seed of Light, is actually very beautiful. It tells me something has begun to awaken within them. They are trying to understand themselves better. They are growing emotionally, spiritually, or mentally because of this connection. You may have unknowingly planted a seed that is only now beginning to bloom in their life. So their thoughts tonight, I still feel connected to them. Maybe this connection came into my life for a reason. I wonder if there is still a future for us. I want to approach this in a more matured way. So for me, the outcome energy is this pile carries very positive energy. Their thoughts are no longer driven by confusion but by clarity. They see your value, they recognize the significance of this connection, and many of them are beginning to think about what the next chapter could look like. So this doesn't guarantee any immediate communication, but emotionally you are occupying an important place in their heart tonight. So the connection feels meaningful, and they don't see it as something they have simply forgotten or moved on from. So that is the overall message for pile 2. I hope this resonated with you, and if it did, please leave a comment in the comment section. I claim to claim this energy. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, now let's move on to pile 3. People who chose rose quartz, this reading is for you. Please take whatever resonates because this is a collective and a general reading. Now let me keep this, I've kept the cards aside. Now let me spread the cards. As the other two piles, I'll be pulling 3 tarot cards. The first one is the Ace of Cups. Second is the King of Cups. And the third one is your Justice. Alright, so we have all the 3 cards. This is turning out to be the most interesting one and probably the strongest emotional pile tonight. So the first thought I hear is I want to make this right. I have loved them more than I admitted. So let's start with the Ace of Cups. Beautiful energy, honestly. They are imagining a fresh beginning, a heartfelt conversation, a new emotional chapter. Some even imagine meeting you again, starting over, or expressing feelings they never expressed before. So, and the King of Cups, it tells me something else. They have been hiding how deeply they feel on the outside. They appear calm, but internally their emotions run much deeper than they have shown. Some of them have realized now what their actual feelings are. Justice, it immediately tells me they are reflecting honestly. They are replaying events, looking at their own actions, acknowledging their mistakes. This isn't, someone blaming you. They're actually holding themselves accountable. So, okay, so now let's look at the oracle cards as well. So now I'm going to pull the oracle cards. As I said, I'll be pulling two oracle cards. All right, so the first card is the trust the timing. This tells me divine timing is playing a role here. Things aren't delayed because they are impossible. They are delayed because both people still have lessons unfolding. Next is the inner guidance. Their intuition keeps bringing them back to you. Every time they try to move on, something reminds them of you. And their thoughts, I hope fate gives us another chance. I want to tell them how I really feel. These are the thoughts your person has. I don't think this connection is over. So for them, this connection is still not over. So, if I look at the outcome energy of this pile carries genuine emotional potential. Whether reconciliation happens, it totally depends on free will, of course, but emotionally, you are very much on their mind tonight. So, that is the kind of reading I'm getting from this particular pile. This pile is the strongest in terms of the emotional connection. So, if this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments which pile you chose and what message connected most deeply with your heart. And you can type claim to claim this energy. And remember, tarot doesn't predict a fixed future, it shows the energy surrounding the situation right now. And every decision you make has the power to shift that energy. And if you would like a personal reading tailored specifically to your situation, the booking details are available in the description below. Please take care of yourself, trust your intuition, and I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, keep shining, keep healing, and stay connected to your soul. Thanks for watching Soulcodes Dimension. Lot of blessings to all of you.